Hey everyone, I wanted to take some time tonight to show you a little bit of a lower body stretch. So the last few that I've shown have been more upper body. So the first one I showed was for the neck and shoulders. I'm going to have the cutest co-star. For the neck and shoulders, the next one I showed was for the mid-back and shoulders. And so the one I wanted to show tonight is going to be more of a hip opener. So the reason why I'm showing these is so that you can follow along, do them at home, relax, unwind, and relieve tension and stress. So I'm going to show you how to get into this pose and then explain a little bit about what it is good for. And so I'm going to show you facing this direction. So normally, a normal recommendation that I give for people is pigeon pose. Now you can do pigeon pose on the floor like this. So you're gonna have one leg out in front of you at 90 degrees, kind of like this. You're gonna turn your other leg over behind you like a runner's lunge. And what that does here is that stretches right in through here. It's a nice deep stretch. And you can kind of feel it relieve tension and stress in through here too. And so you can hold this for as long as you'd like, and the longer you hold it, the more the tension you can feel leave your body and release through the back of the leg here, through the hamstring down there as well. So you can do that on both legs. I showed the right leg first here, but you can also do it with the other side, loosen up the other side. So that's the first one, is pigeon pose. It's going to help release the back of the hip here down into the hamstring there. The next one is rabbit pose, and I learned about this one recently, and I think that it is just absolutely wonderful. It's so helpful for me. I'm somebody who has had hip pain. I've had my labrum repaired, and with spending more time sitting, that's been getting more and more aggravated. And so I want to show you a stretch that you can do if you get a lot of discomfort here in the back part of your hip. This back part of your hip here is called your posterior capsule, and for people who have issues with their hips, like tears, things like that, those posterior capsules can get really tight. And so this one is a little bit of an even deeper stretch than pigeon pose. I'll show you, before I show you the rabbit pose, I'm going to show you how you can do pigeon pose sitting at your desk. So let's say you're sitting at your desk typing, if you have a home desk right now, or if you're still at work, you're typing, you're up in your chair, you have your feet on the floor like you should if you've watched our other videos on how to set up a workstation. Feet should be flat on the floor. And how you can do pigeon pose at your desk is you just cross one leg over up on top, rest it on the knee here, should be flat through here, and then you notice that little stretch back here, and then you can just hold it right there. So the next thing I'm going to show you is that deeper stretch. I'm going to show you how to get into it first. The best way that you can get into this stretch is by starting in a runner's lunge. And you can start in a runner's lunge like this. You're low to the ground, foot is flat on the floor, and you can feel that stretch. I feel it in through my adductors, so those muscles on the insides of your legs. But then what you do next is you actually bring your outside hand, so this is my right leg, my right hand is outside in my runner's lunge. I bring that hand to the inside, and you let yourself go even deeper into that stretch there. This, I can feel stretching back in through here. I can feel it stretching my other leg in the front, in the hip flexors there. And then I can make this an even deeper stretch for my glutes if I turn my ankle. Don't put all your pressure in through here, but just let your body weight kind of fall more into your hands and let this stretch nice and controlled and slow. That makes the stretch in through right here in this back part of the hip and the glute here. So you are going to be stretching this area really, really thoroughly by doing this pose. And again, you can hold this for as long or short of a time as you like. If you do one side, make sure you do the other side. You don't have to do them for the same amount of time. One side might need more than the other side. So just keep that in mind as you go. Thank you for tuning in, and Ayla and I hope that you guys have a great day.